guys, it's Sophie, and today I wanted to make a video for you that I've wanted to make for a little while now. I've been kind of putting it off, thinking I want to reach another goal before I update you, but I really feel like having a chat and I really want to talk about this, so screw it. So essentially what I'm going to do is a little bit of an updated TBR shelf tour, or TBR pile of shame, I think that's what people call it. I'm not ashamed of the books I haven't read, so I wouldn't quite call it that, but we'll see. So one of the very first videos I made on BookTube was my TBR shelf tour, and when I made that I had 60, I think it was exactly 60 books left to read. I've read a fair few since then, and I just want to share with you what I've got left. So, in anti-order of preference, if that makes sense, I have Terms of Enlistment by Marcus Claus, Leviathan Wakes by James S.A. Corey, The Kill Order by James Dashner, The Marriage Plot by Geoffrey Eugenides, Birdie by William Wharton, The Sea by John Bramwell, White Noise by Don DeLillo, The Sea Inside by Philip Hall, On Beauty by Zadie Smith, The Lowland by Jim Polari, American Psycho by Brent Easton Ellis, Totally Wired by Andrew Smith, Gravity by Kat Gerstein, A Feast for Crows by George R. R. Martin, Deadline by Mara Grant, and Blackout by Mara Grant, The Poisonwood Bible by Barbara Kingsolver, Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen, and The Magicians by Lev Grossman. So there are actually a fair few of those books that I am considering unhauling. They have been there for 2 years or more probably, and I still haven't gotten around to them. But I am a bit of a stickler for holding on to things and just sort of seeing how it goes. So I think what I'll do with the ones that are left, there are none, well maybe these two, the two sci-fi ones, that I just don't even want to touch. But I think I'll try and I'll start them, and if I don't like them then I give myself free rein. I have to say 50 pages, which isn't a lot at all. Then I can get rid of them if I don't like them. So actually I'm being quite lenient. If I don't like it, I can decide quite early on and get rid of them. Okay, so on the second shelf are books that I'm either currently reading, like actively currently reading, or books that I plan on reading this month. So the first one is Vector by Henry Sutton. I'm currently reading this one, I'm really enjoying it. Hopefully I'm going to finish this one off tonight. And then we have Fearless 3 by Francine Pascal. I was reading this one during my traumatic eventy things, and I just can't read it at the moment. I kind of knew that was going to happen, that whatever I was reading at the time would have bad associations with me, but I love these books, so I'll hold on to it for a little bit, but I will definitely finish it. And then the next two are books that I pulled from my TBR jar at the beginning of the month that I will try and get to at some point this month. So the first one is The Unincorporated Man. Not looking forward to this one at all. I bought a lot of sci-fi and I found out that I like quite specific sci-fi, and I've not bought that kind. So I'm kind of stuck with them, but as I said, I've only got to read 50 pages, and if I don't like the first 50 I can get rid of it. And then the last one is my lazy book. You've heard me talk about it before. It's The Luminaries by Eleanor Catton. I've passed that 50 page mark, so this one has to be finished. It's just big, I need to finish it this month. And then if we go down to the very bottom shelf, these are the books I bought in 2015. So these I don't class as on my TBR, so that's just the way I work it. I know that a lot of people would count them as on their TBR, but I don't. And that's fine for me. So these are books that I will read by the end of the year, because I do want to have 0 by 16 on January 1st. But they're books that aren't stressing me, if that makes sense, that I have them and I haven't read them, because actually I've only really just got them. So the first one is Weathering by Lucy Wood, To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han, Extraordinary Means by Robin Schneider, After Dark by Haruki Murakami, The Silence of the Lambs by Thomas Harris, and Hannibal by Thomas Harris, The Devil in the White City by Eric Larson. And last but not least was a book that I received today very kindly from Carysonreading, and link in the channel down below. Brilliant, it was so exciting when I got home. It's The Bone Season. So yeah, this is lovely, and she keeps her books really nicely. So yeah, I'm really excited to read all of them that are down there on the bottom shelf, and that's why I don't feel so bad about it, because I have, you know, really I've got those, all of those I think in the last sort of 3 months or so, so that doesn't stress me at all. So just as a really quick tot up, just some numbers, 23 books that I would consider, down from 60. It's crazy. I'm doing so well, I'm gonna do it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you think I should unhaul any of the books, especially those on the top shelf, let me know, because I'm not that excited for that many of them, but it's not to the level I want to throw them away. But if you tell me, oh, do you know what, it's not worth reading X, I probably would get rid of them. I hope you've all had a really lovely day, and that you enjoyed this video, and that you don't mind I'm not uploading so much at the moment. I suspect I'll get back into it, and I'll be reading a bit more and uploading a bit more soon. Okay, bye bye.